Hello, happy Saturday. I'm having my pumpkin spice instant coffee. Have you noticed that a lot of coffee mugs are made for like left-handed YouTubers? Because as a right-handed person who typically drinks coffee with my right hand, this looks like a very basic black mug, but the design is on the other side. I feel like I'm coordinated enough to drink coffee with my left hand, but like just barely. So today is Saturday, I think I mentioned that already. Don't really have any plans today. I have one client morning and evening, and I guess I do have plans today. I have a ticket to the Vegan Oktoberfest. This is my first time going or buying a ticket to it. I got the like non-drinking ticket because I'm not much of a drinker, and even if I did want to go, like the drinking ticket comes with like 3 beers. And like even if I wanted to drink like 3 beers, I would not be able to make it home, like just going for a short event. So I'm thinking my plan was I was going to get a ticket. It was like 20 bucks. Which I feel like now I have regrets because I didn't really think this through. It's 20 bucks to get in, and you get samples, a limited number of samples of non-alcoholic beer and other non-alcoholic drinks. And I don't think I've ever had non-alcoholic beer, but I have been curious, so I felt like this is a good opportunity to try some. So the ticket is for admission, but you also then pay for parking. Plus I also have to drive down to LA to try some food. You have to pay for the food. And also, to be clear, this isn't me like being critical of the event. This is just me like not planning well. Because I think this would be good if I was going with someone, because by the way, I'm going by myself. My plan was I was gonna go and try like some kind of food truck that I've never tried before, and just like see what it's like, scope it out. And now I'm realizing that paying for the ticket, paying for parking, which will probably be another 20-25 bucks, paying for the food, like I'm gonna go and end up getting like an $80 taco. Whereas like if I was going with friends or something, because the event goes from like I think 1 p.m. to like evening, this would be a great opportunity to go with someone or with people, try like a lot of different food trucks. Maybe you share things, maybe you go for lunch and you have lunch, maybe you hang out until dinner time and get some food on your way out. Like it would be a great event if that was my plan, but my plan, which was to just sneak in and sneak out as quickly as possible, I feel like this is not that kind of event. But by the way, if you are looking for that kind of event, I did go to Vegan Playground South Bay 2 weeks ago. It was like the first, second, third day of vlogtober, I think. I have a video, it's a very short video, like 6 minutes long. That is a very low-key event. There's free parking, it's a free event, and I think the vendors are going to kind of rotate for that too. So that is a good way to try some food, some restaurants that maybe don't have a brick and mortar location, because I feel like I have had really bad luck trying like the food trucks and pop-ups and things like that, because either they're too far away or kind of like the Oktoberfest situation, like they're far away, you pay for parking, there's traffic, etc., etc. So the South Bay Vegan Playground I think is a good, if your personality sounds like it's similar to mine, like avoiding all of the things that I just mentioned, like then maybe you would like the playground. And they also have one in LA. Do you like how I put the pumpkin in the shot this time? I don't remember what video it was. I think it was like the Lush video. I was like, my background's not Halloween enough for vlogtober. So here's my single pumpkin. And my cinnamon broom, which like this is like the worst location for it because it's literally behind a lamp, and it looks like it's trying to hide back there. Like I should probably I have a better spot for it. I didn't really decorate for Halloween this year. I do have some, like this is like a Ouija board like tray thing that I got at Target Halloween like 2 or 3 years ago, and this has just been here forever. This is here all year round. Like I do have some Halloween decorations that are always up, like also these purple Halloween lights, which you can't really see. Those went up last year, but yeah, this year I've just been super busy and didn't get around to it. Maybe I will decorate. I mean, it's not like it's hard. I don't have anything that's like that intense, so maybe I will. Maybe I will. But anyway, back to the topic of paying for events, which by the way, hello, welcome to this video. I feel like I just started talking and I didn't didn't even tell you what I was going to talk about. So we are more than halfway through Vlogtober as of posting this video. I feel like I wanted to say we were halfway through yesterday, the 15th. Today is the 16th, but there's 31 days in the month. So I guess now we are more than halfway through. I think this is the furthest I've made it with consistently posting every day. And I didn't want to say anything like that because I didn't want to jinx it. And I don't want to pat myself on the back too soon, but I think this is the smoothest Vlogtober so far, which seems weird because I think this is also the most stressful October I've had in a while. Which, I mean, I know it kind of seems like last Vlogtober would have been the most stressful because we were like deep into a pandemic, but I feel like as far as YouTube goes, like we were far enough in that like we kind of were getting the hang of it, and like it was like, okay, I'm gonna be making videos at home now. I might go out and do 1 or 2 fun things that kind of feel like normal, but they're kind of not. But I kind of just accepted the fact that most of the videos that I was gonna be making were gonna be at home, which was really not what I had in mind when I started my channel. But it was kind of good practice. I feel like life circumstances kind of forcing me into making different kind of videos that I didn't really anticipate has been good practice. And it kind of made me see that like what types of videos I actually do want to make is a little bit different than what I had in mind, if that makes sense. But yeah, I think this Vlogtober has been the most stressful, and I almost didn't do it. Even though I really enjoy doing Vlogtober and Vlogmas, I considered not doing it this year. And I know that like if it was going to feel like a stressful obligation, like it would have been totally reasonable to just not do it and like not feel like I have to. But like the whole point of doing Vlogtober for me has always been to kind of find something fun to do every day to post about and like use that to connect with people. And so having this outlet has actually made me less stressed. So I'm definitely glad I decided to push through and do it anyway. And I'm glad you guys decided to watch. Speaking of stressed, I just noticed my camera is at like 2 out of 3 battery bars. And I've noticed once it gets to that 2, it goes down quickly. And I don't know where my charger is. I'm sure it's around here somewhere, but that is a bad position to be in during Vlogtober, is not knowing where your camera charger is. I'm sure it'll turn up. It's fine. It's fine. See, doing this while I'm stressed it's made me a lot more chill about it. And I think that's also been a contributing factor to like how I've made it this far without missing a day. Whereas like in previous years when I was like, I had less going on, I missed a lot of days. I think my first year doing Vlogtober, I still posted all 31 videos, but I finished like mid-November. And then I don't even remember what happened last year. I know I did post all 31 videos, but I don't remember if it was Vlogtober or Vlogmas, but I know YouTube Shorts came out. And at first I was very resistant to YouTube Shorts. I was like, I'm not doing that. I don't like short form content and it doesn't belong on YouTube. Like, keep that on TikTok. But then I ran out of ideas, I think, for Vlogtober and Vlogmas and whenever Shorts came out. I think it might have been Vlogmas. And I was like, I have some Instagram stories that I could use. I have some little unboxing stuff that I don't know. I'm kind of glad that I did experiment with it. I've posted a couple, 2 or 3 shorts this Vlogtober, but they were actually really fun to make. And I feel like making those shorts last year that were kind of not, I don't want to say not good, but they were just like not really my thing. They were just me kind of figuring out how to do shorts. Like, I guess I'm kind of glad that I learned how to do them then so I could actually make some that I enjoy this year. Speaking of things I enjoy, and I realized I tried to go on this tangent earlier and then I went on another tangent and I got distracted. But we were talking about spending, I like how I say we, like we're sitting here having a conversation. I was talking about spending money on events and parking and things like that. And a realization that I had this morning is, well, first realization is that I think I'm going to have a day off this week, which are few and far between these days. And I might want to go do something with this day that I've been given. And obviously my first thought is maybe I should go to Disneyland, which I don't think I should do. I don't think, unless I like find a way to make some Disneyland money this week. Yeah, I don't think that is in the cards, but it could happen. It's not off the table, but it's not on the table. I do have a Knott's pass now because Knott's is really cheap, and that could be a possibility. I could go to Knott's this week, or I could find something else to do. during the day. If you have any ideas or suggestions for something that I could do on a weekday that is relatively cheap or free, let me know. But anyway, what I was getting at, this other realization that I had, was that sometimes when I want a Disney fix, but I don't want to spend Disneyland ticket money, I will go to Downtown Disney and I will walk around and I'll enjoy the atmosphere and the music and look at the shopping and try some of the restaurants and take some stuff home, maybe get some ice cream to take home or whatnot. And something I realized, so I did this a couple weeks ago. You saw the first week of vlogtober, I went to go see the Scarolers, which, by the way, so worth it. I think you should, if you have the opportunity to go see them, do it. But I went to see the Scarolers thinking like this is going to be my Disney outing without spending a lot of money. So what happened was Downtown Disney validates parking if you eat at a sit-down restaurant or if you buy something in one of the shops, but it's only for a certain number of hours. I don't remember exactly. I want to say it's like 3 hours or 4 hours or something like that. And you still pay for the first hour. So it's like you pay for the first hour, they validate the next however many hours. So I think the exact amount I paid was like $17 for parking. I also, because dinner, okay, I was gonna go to Tortilla Joe's, but I couldn't get in, or I didn't want to try because I didn't have that much time. So I went to the taqueria next door, which I spent like $18. Which then that meant, because I didn't do a sit-down restaurant, I had to find another way to get my parking validated. I spent probably a good half hour, 45 minutes in World of Disney, walking back and forth, trying to figure out what I wanted to buy, and nothing really spoke to me. Like, I love looking at merch. I think of merch as like a museum. Like the Disneyland shops are like a museum. You go to look at things, you say, that's interesting, but then you don't buy everything, right? And it's hard for me because I think when I was an annual pass holder, there were a lot of things, like occasionally there would be something that I was like, I need this right away. But there were a lot of things too that like I would see repeatedly and think, oh, that's nice. If I want it next time, I'll get it. And then I would see it again and say the same thing. And then a few times would go by and realize like, I don't really want it that bad, or I do still want it, so let me go buy it. So anyway, when I was in World of Disney this last time, I didn't really find any new merch that I really wanted. I also went to the Star Wars outpost at Downtown Disney. Didn't really see anything there that I needed. They did have a lot of cool stuff, but nothing that I was really, I really need this. And what I ended up buying was the plain black Spirit jersey, just the black one that says Disneyland on the back in white. That is an item that I have wanted for like years. And I never got it because it's like I wanted it because it's a basic staple, but I never got it because it's a basic staple. You know what I mean? Like I liked it because it was boring, but I would always go and buy more interesting things instead. So I figured this was my opportunity to finally get the black Spirit jersey that should have been in my closet all along. And as you might know, Spirit jerseys I think are about 70 bucks, 75, something like that. After tax, I mean, it's probably like $80. So my cheaper Disneyland fix probably ended up costing me like $120 total. And I was there for like maybe 4 hours tops. And I don't know what the cost of Disneyland admission is right now. I want to say probably around 120, 150, 160, something like that. Which like it still would have been more, but at least then you can stay for the whole day and it's like per hour your fun cost is less. Plus, I mean, I think the reason I go to Downtown Disney is like, oh, I'm just gonna go to Downtown Disney, it's free. But it's not free. So anyway, is that all I wanted to talk to you about right now? Maybe cross your fingers that I can find Disneyland ticket money before that day off comes. Because yeah, business is really busy and going pretty well. Guys, I'm very stressed about it, but it's going okay. I mean, I'm much busier. I'm very happy with how busy I am. However, I'm just like in a weird point in my business right now where I need to hire somebody, which, hello, if you have not watched my channel before, I'm a pet sitter and dog walker. I've been self-employed for like almost 11 years. Next month is my anniversary. 10 years. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I'm at a point where business has recovered from the pandemic, which I remember like few weeks into the pandemic posting that like I didn't think we were going to make it. I didn't think I was going to be able to reopen. And so I'm very happy that I was able to reopen, and business is going pretty well. I'm getting a lot of new clients and old clients returning, going great. I need to hire. I've been working 7 days a week a lot of the time. I looked at my calendar, and between like I think June and January, I have like 6 or 7 days off. And not all of those days that I'm working are like full days, but still it's nice to have a day off sometimes. So right now I'm at a position where I need to hire, but I also need a little bit more business to be able to hire. Like ideally I would have, I just recently lost a dog walking client because they moved, and ideally I would have replaced that client, filled a slot. I feel like replacing that client sounds bad. No client can be replaced, but I need to fill that spot to have enough business coming in to justify hiring another walker. But I can't really responsibly take on a new client until I hire somebody. I don't know if I explained that clearly. Hopefully I did. So it's kind of like a chicken and the egg situation, I guess. I think the solution, and I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what the solution is. And like, aside from creating more hours in a day, like I have been coming up with nothing. And I think now I do have a plan. I think I'm going to have to make... Okay, so guess what? I just like rambled on for like probably a good 15 minutes about something that I realized I don't want to talk about yet. It's nothing bad. I promise you it's nothing bad. It's good. But my thoughts are like not organized enough yet to want to share everything. It's related to my business though, and some kind of plans that I am making. Basically, I mentioned this before that I want to start offering training and behavior work. My throat just made a noise. Basically, I've talked about this before that I want to start offering like training and behavior work, and I just was kind of talking out loud about what I want that to look like, and then I realized, first of all, I wasn't making a lot of sense, and second of all, it's probably not that interesting to you yet. So it was helpful though to say all of that, but I'm probably not going to include it in this video. And this isn't me keeping a secret. I promise you it wouldn't have been that interesting to listen to. But I will tell you, my plan is to have some things figured out within the next few days. And maybe I will make a vlog about it when I actually am doing the thing. My red battery light just started flashing because I am talking too much. So I think this section of the vlog will be done, and I will see you at Oktoberfest, maybe.